of the Little Wolf Knits YouTube channel. I am Brianna and I am the dyer, designer, and human. Ah! Damn it. Hello everyone and welcome to session 51 of the Little Wolf Knits channel. I am Brianna and I am the dyer, designer, and human behind the Little Wolf Knits and this YouTube channel, and I am so excited to be here with you on this overcast, kind of gloomy Tuesday. It is July 30th. Look at me remembering the date because I just looked it up. And it is almost 4 o'clock. We're just waiting for the skies to open. There have been thunderstorm warnings all day, but they have not happened yet. And I feel like it's going to come any minute. But I say that to say that our light might be ever changing as we continue on. You know what? I have a light on my phone stand that I use, and I should probably turn it on. I bet that would help. Let's see. Does that help, or does that just make a reflection in my glasses? That's really annoying. So I'll do that, and now we'll see if I can see what's going on the screen. But maybe that light will help for a little bit. Anyway, it is July 30th. We are at the end of the month. We are finally back from all of our traveling, which I'll talk about a little bit later in the life section. But that means I am back into my routine, and part of that means recording this video for y'all to see, and I could not be more excited about that. We have a few things to share today, just one finished object, one main thing I'm working on, and then another little whip, another thing I am about to cast on and start spinning, and a few yarny in the shop admin things to talk about. So grab a project, grab a drink, and let's jump in and chat about all the knits. First, let's start with what I'm wearing because I love this one so much. I feel like every time I wear this top, I have people in my life or on Instagram popping into my DMs saying, what is that pattern? What is that top? And I realized recently when I went to find a picture of it that I don't have this anywhere on my grid beside maybe one video. And I don't know how many details I shared about it, which is just silly of me. And it looks quite different from the original sample that I used for this pattern. So of course you don't know what top this is. But all of that to say, let's see if I can back up. I am wearing, there you go, my Seaside shirt. This is a part of the Seaside set. So if you're looking for this on Ravelry and you search Seaside shirt, you're not gonna find anything. Seaside set includes a pattern for this top and for a skirt that goes with it. And it's the same price as any of my other patterns. So even if you're not interested in the skirt, I've had some people reach out and be like, is there any way to just buy the shirt? You're getting the pattern for free, whichever one. So there you go. You're welcome. You can find this in the Seaside set option. And this is a cute little cropped tank top. It has this really fun 1x1 rib down the arms, this I-cord type edging that you work as you go. So this is a bottom-up design, which I know some people don't love, but the nice thing about it is you work that edging as you go, and then there's no picking up for the neck. You just work short rows and it's done, because this top doesn't need that much structure, and just a little bit of a 3-needle bind off for these sleeves, what would you call this? The top here really adds enough structure. It's so wonderful. It's a little different than my C Street tank, which you've also seen on here, that has ribbing or finishing around the armholes. This, I think, is just really elegant. I was actually talking to my mom about it this last week, and she said this tank top gives the illusion of length, which I need because I'm short and I have a short waist. Because it's just long and you don't have the ribbing breaking it up, whereas I think the C Street has the ribbing breaking it up. It makes it look a little more casual and like sporty, which I like, but this look is just a different look and I love it so much. Also, did I say that this is my pistachio colorway on my Sunfish base? You can see the edging there well. On my Sunfish base, clearly I'm not wearing the best bra for this, but it works. The straps are mostly covered. If honestly, my bra needs to be tightened, so my straps keep falling down. But if my straps were tightened, we'd be fine. Anyway, pistachio colorway. This is from my cookie collection, my cookie jar collection. And I love this top so much. I definitely plan to make a few more for myself from some new collections that are coming up and from some hand spun. So stay tuned for those. Other than that, that is the only knitwear I'm wearing. Let's chat about admin. As far as admin goes, there is not too much happening except that we are officially into our last week of the Hot Stitch Summer Mal. I cannot believe it. I am going to try and get at least 2 more projects done. Squeezed into this last week. One of the whips that I'm working on. And then one thing I have not cast on yet. But I have big plans and big goals. And I hope you also will join me and my friend Chelsea of Knitting Tipsy in our summer make-along if you haven't already, because there is still time. You actually don't need to finish anything. All you have to do is use the hashtag HotStitchSummerMal2024, post on Instagram, and then comment and like and do whatever our post says every Wednesday to win a prize for that week. And that's all. Those are all the admin updates that we have. We do have lots of yarn in the shop, but I'm going to save that for the in the shop section. So if you're here for the yarn and you're curious, make sure you stick around and don't go anywhere because there will be more updates later. But that's all we have for admin. So let's chat finished objects. I finished something. I only finished one thing, but it's kind of a big thing, although I don't think I got that much work done on it, but I did finish it, and I anticipated last week that I would, so I'm just excited that I have. We have a fully finished, it's not tied in the back, happy hour top, and this is the version with long sleeves, and I am so excited for you to see this. This is my Spin Dip colorway on my Sunfish base, and look at all those greens, those little pops. It's so good. And this colorway will be available this coming Thursday. Like I said, I'll talk about in a little bit in my tailgate party collection launch. It's 2.0, and this is the perfect colorway. So let me just pop this on over my other top. Is this gonna work? And show you what it looks like. It's so good. I actually haven't put it on since I took it off the blocking mats. But let me see, can I tie this behind my back? Oh, it's so good. It's perfect. I love the length. Okay. It's gonna be funny. Can you see? Did I tie my shirt into it? I might have. Oh no, I don't think I did. Yay! It's so much fun. I love it so much. I've talked about it a lot, but this top is in testing and will be out the beginning of September. Middle of September. And it will include options for both sleeves or a sleeveless version. And I love every second of it. That's all I have to say. My happy hour top is ready for the party. And that is the only thing I finished. But that's okay, because we have a finished object, and that's what counts. So let's talk about what else I've been working on. I I've actually only been working seriously on one other whip beside my happy hour top that I finished since we chatted last. And it is in my beautiful sister bag, my cactus bag. This feels a little autumnal to me, which is funny because I feel like I didn't start using it till the spring. But now that I'm using it, I guess summer's cacti are summer. Anyway, I'm using my beautiful sister Heather style bag and I love it. I got it last year, Rhinebeck weekend. And in it, you will see my Red Berries colorway on my laser base, which is 100% Superwash Merino single ply. And it's so beautiful. I'm telling you, now that I spin, I feel like I am appreciating yarn, even if it's not hand spun, so much more. Just appreciating what it takes to make a good singles yarn, appreciating the dye style and how it takes, how it works up, all of that. But my Red Berries colorway for my cereal box collection, and I have my project in here as well. And this is my second sample of a top that is also currently in testing, a t-shirt that will be coming out this August, which is very exciting. And it is my Third Ave Tee. I don't have the sleeves or the neckband on yet, so just keep that in mind. But look how the colorway is working up. Isn't this so fun? And the back is super fun too because it does this fun, I keep saying fun, split hem detail. Split hem detail. And this cool like ribbing along the edge that you work as you go. And I love every second of it. I'm getting fairly close to the bottom. I have just another, 2 inches left. And then I do the edging around the whole bottom. And I'm hoping to do it tonight. I don't know if I am being too optimistic, but I am hopeful that I can get this done. This evening, it's movie night, so we'll see. And we're watching a movie at home, which means I can kind of look at what I'm doing, which means I can work on this one. So I'm super excited. Once I finish that bottom, hopefully, like I said, tonight, maybe tomorrow, I work on the hem. Thursday, Friday, I would like to pick up the sleeves and work those, and then the neckband, which means I should be able to finish this by the weekend. And I'm so excited to have another one of those tops because I wear my first sample a lot, and I just love this color, and I want to get some use in. I guess I do wear t-shirts into the fall, and I think this color is fun with like the pinks and reds, that it works for summer, but also the tans and neutrals. I think I can wear this through the fall. I think I can wear this year round, if I'm being honest. And that will be my plan. So I'm excited to get that off the needles. That is the main thing that I have been working on this past week. And I hope you're not disappointed because that is a lot of knitting. I have over a skein of yarn that I have knitted into this since, when did I record? Thursday morning. It's only been 4 days. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. 5 days. Tuesday. 6 days. Okay, never mind. I was thinking business days, but that is what I've been working on mostly. I do have one other whip that I've picked up, which has been a little bit neglected, and it is not a knitting whip. It is a spinning whip. But now that I am home in my house, getting back into my routine, and I have a little bit more time in my day, I picked up my drop spindle. And it is the same project you have seen before. The bobbin looks hopefully a little bit more full than the last time you saw it. Although, I don't know if you can tell, but this is my Grand Canyon colorway on Rambouillet. And I still have a fair bit. This is the rest of the first 2 ounces that I split in half. Honestly, just to make the braid thinner, which I prefer, especially on a spindle. And this is the other 2 ounces, about, that I will spin up next. And I've talked about it before, so I'm not going to say too much, but I'm excited to get back to it. And I would love to finish this half right here of the fiber this week. I'm going to make that my goal, to finish the fiber that week. That fiber this week. That's what I should say. Let me get this back in the bag. But that is another whip that I have worked on just a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean today. But I plan to continue on that one. I also have 2 things I have not started yet, but I plan on starting yet. So I just wanted to share them here for a little bit of project planning with y'all. So in this really cute bag from Magner, can you see that? There you go, Magner. It's like a tiny little sock sack that has this awesome leather detailing. It's like this cute burnt orange. I have some yarn in here for a project that's not a sock. My eucalyptus lemon bar. Got a little melty in the sun somewhere, probably in Italy. But I have some yarn in here that is not for a sock, and it is not sock yarn. It is for a gift knit, because I have knit, I finished those socks for my sister. She saw them. She texted me immediately when I posted this video and was like, I saw my socks. I was like, damn it. I didn't know you watched, and I didn't know you watched that quickly. So here we go. Sophia, if you're watching and mommy's around, don't let her hear this. But I am going to make another gift knit this month, this time for my mom. She's turning 60 this year, and they are traveling for her birthday, and I want to make her a top. She actually, in talking to me about my Seaside shirt, was like, I love that. I would love something like that, like a nice, like off-white or something, and like a really thin, so I could wear it on vacation. And she knits a little bit. And she just had surgery this week, and I was telling her, well, you better get knitting. So hopefully, I mean, I hope she's surprised, but also I think she might know. She's been dropping hints. And this is Shibui. I thought I saved one of these. Shibui Knits Reed, which is 100% linen, and it is in the color ivory. Honestly, there was another ivory there that was a little more yellow than this. So I would say this is more of like an ecru. But they only had 2 skeins, and they're different dye lots. You can tell a little bit, maybe not. They look a little different. I don't know how they're going to look once I start actually knitting with them. But my plan is to helically knit the body, and then depending on how different they look, if they look pretty similar, I'm going to just use one for the front and one for the back panels. If they look different enough, then I will alternate every other row, technically every 2 rows, which sometimes makes it worse. So I don't know, we're going to see, but I'm going to cast on that top for her hopefully this week, as soon as I get done with that other whip. I've never knit with 100% linen. It feels crunchy, but I know people have said if it hurts your hands, like you could pre-soak it or rinse it first, and it does soften up significantly. I'm wondering if I should do a gauge swatch because I'm not using my yarn, but I don't know if I will. If I'm being honest, I might just start working, and if my gauge is off, I can adjust or frog. But this hopefully will be a little tank top for my mom that I could get done in the next week or 2 and have ready for her. She doesn't need it until September, but I would like to get it done in the month of August. Maybe even in the month of July. No. There's 1 day left in July. Never mind. In the month of August, in the beginning of August. So that is one project that I will be starting and working on. And I have also decided to pull some fiber for my next wheel spin. I haven't touched my wheel in a few weeks. We've been traveling. I also had spun some Rollags, sample Rollags onto it and left that bobbin on there. And you know what that means. I haven't started anything, and there's some like work to switch the bobbin out and start something new. So I haven't touched it. So my goal is for this week to take that bobbin off, put a new bobbin on, and start my next spin. I realize I don't have as much fiber as I thought I did for what I thought I had. You'll see what I mean in a second. But let me show you. I have these 3 braids from Lair Artifacts. And I thought I had 3 4-ounce braids, but I am 99% sure that these are 2 ounces, which means I actually only have 6 ounces of fiber instead of 12 that I thought I was going to have. So I thought that this might be a sweater, and I am now doubting its ability to be a sweater. So I think what I'm going to do is spin this up as a 3-ply, so thin enough that a 3-ply will get me a sport DK, and then I'll have about a skein and a half. I'll have about 6 ounces of a sport DK weight yarn. I'm gonna do it woolen spun so I get some good yardage, and then I will use this to make some sort of wintry top. I wish I had more yarn, but here we are. It's going to be what it's going to be because these are the options that we have. But I'm really excited to use these 3 together and start spinning them. I have a Romney, a Corriedale, which I've spun before, and a Falkland, which I've spun before. So maybe I'll start with one of the ones I've spun before and leave the Romney for the end. I don't know. We'll see what I feel like, but I'm going to take one of these and start spinning that this week. Those are all the major project plans for now. I may or may not throw another sock or a muscle burrow or some sort of like really portable project on the needles in case I need in the dark knitting or things like that. But I have no concrete plans of that for now, so I won't blabber on about it any more than I have already. That's all that I've been working on. That's all that's coming up next. And that is all that I have finished. So let's talk for a second about what's in the shop. There are a few things in the shop. Some you have heard about before and some you're going to see for the first time. And I'm very excited about it. But let's say our Moana skeins are out of the shop. You can no longer get them. I'm sorry if you missed them. I feel like I talked about it for weeks and weeks. But the one thing that is still in the shop and is your last chance, so don't get upset. Tag your friends. Tell your people, tell your yarny people, hey, the Little Wolf Knits October Beetlejuice inspired countdown is up in the shop for the last call. It will be getting pulled down this coming week, and I will start collecting numbers and start prepping and dyeing. And if you don't want to miss it, grab yours now. There's a 13-day, a 30-day box or a single day option, and there is fingering weight, DK weight, or fiber options for those boxes, all inspired by Beetlejuice 1, the first movie. Very exciting. And if you have not heard, there's a second movie coming, and I am so excited. I cannot wait. It's coming in September, I believe. So this will be a really fun way to enjoy the release of a new movie and celebrate the original. We also still have our December, super shitty December boxes, which are all Schitt's Creek inspired, and they're the same deal. We have a 15-day, a 30-day, and a single day fingering weight, DK weight, or fiber option. Super excited about those as well. This is our 4th year doing it, but it is not too late to jump in. Even if you haven't gotten any of the earlier years, you can still grab this year and join us from now, potentially moving forward if you would like. But I'm looking forward to that one. And I might even be starting a blanket with my Schitt's Creek yarn this year. We will see. those are the countdown boxes. We also have our August clubs in the shop, and we are turning a corner into moody autumnal territory, even though I know it's still summer, and it is still summer till the end, almost the end of September. I'm not one of the people to rush fall, but I do know that knitters need to start knitting for fall early, which is why we'll see the shift in our August clubs. The first club that we have is our Schitt's Creek inspired club, and this colorway is called Flute Line, and it is inspired by Moira's commercial for Herb Ertlinger's fruit wine. And it's so terrible, and she gets drunk, and it's really funny. But this is it. It's like, this light is blowing it out. That's a little better. Browns and tans and different layers of greens with lots of fun red speckles and green speckles. Can you see those? So that's really fun and autumnal. I think even wintry, like I think this would be a really fun winter. December, not super like obvious Christmassy sweater, but I think this could be a fun holiday sweater. So we have Flute Line, and then we also have our New Girl inspired colorway, and I love this one. This is my colorway. These are my colors. This is my jam. I might dye this one up on Fiber for myself. Remember, all of our clubs are available on Fiber as well. But this is Saturdays Are for Sleeping. And it has layers of grays and tanny, yellowy goldens and rusty orangey reds and neat different types of blues and navies and some navy speckles, and it's just so good. Like, imagine this in a dress. I don't know. I'm really, really loving this one. And Saturdays are for sleeping. Winston said it best. But these are our two August clubs, and I am super excited about both of them. So I hope that you can grab one or both of these if you would like, and they will be in the shop until the end of August when I will dye them up. And the last thing that we have in the shop, officially today by the time you see this, our tailgate party collection is coming back for another launch. I know I talked about it last week. We have Michael's home. Michael? He's home. Now, I just wanted to make sure it was you.
Who else would it be?
A murderer. Anyway, we are coming back with a full tailgate party collection. We have 4 tonal colorways, I believe, and a lot of variegated colorways. Let me see if I can remember them. Flats or jums, spin dip, pork sliders, buff chick dip, pretzels and beer cheese, crockett chili, guac, pico de gallo. What else am I missing, Michael? That might be everything. And then we have tortilla, chives, red cabbage, and heirloom for our tonals that are really fun. And I am so excited. Y'all loved them last year and complained that you didn't get enough time with them. So this is your chance to get lots of time with them and order all of the yarn that you want for your fall sweaters and your fall makes. Cast on for fall, cast on for football season, and let's get knitting. And I am so excited that I'm going to do a little bit of a giveaway here on this YouTube video. If you're watching this video and you're excited about the tailgate party collection, I want you to comment down below and share your favorite colorway. Go to my Instagram. You can see pictures and videos of all of them. Your favorite colorway from this collection and what project, what pattern, bonus points if it's mine, you want to make with said colorway or colorways. And the winner is going to win a gift card to my shop to do a little bit of shopping and treat yourself for this collection release. And I will keep this open for 1 week. So if you want to grab your yarn to make sure that you get it before, collections usually don't sell out, but just in case you want to make sure that you get it, Place your order, and then if you end up winning for this giveaway, I will just refund you the $25 back to your order. Or if you haven't placed an order yet, you will get a gift card for $25 to put toward an order from the collection to enjoy. So super, super excited about that. If you stuck around for this long, thanks for doing so, and you get a little treat for doing that. That is all of the yarny things that is in the shop. We still have last call on our cherry bomb accessories from my sister. She started making some of them up, and they're so fun. Hair clips, earrings, and progress keepers. Go check them out on the website. She will be getting them out in the next week or so. So if you want one, go place your order now. We just have 1 or 2 Coven Collective bags, project bags left that are super cute that you can definitely go grab if you haven't already. And then we have a few different color options for porcelain progress keepers from my friend Wendy of Very Warm Stripes. And those can all be found in the accessories section of my website, which you can find the link to down below. That is all that I have to talk about as far as what's in the shop. So let's just talk for a second about life. So there hasn't been too much that has gone on since I've seen you last, since it's only been a few days, but we did do a little bit of traveling yet again, out to Ohio to see Michael's family and celebrate one of his really close friends' weddings with them, obviously, and then the rest of his friends, which was super fun. So basically Friday, I talked to y'all on Thursday. Friday, we headed out to Ohio. It's about a 6-ish hour drive. Got there pretty late, went to bed. Saturday, we woke up and did a 5K. The whole family did it. Some of us ran, some of us walked/jogged. And of the people who won, spoiler alert, of the people who ran, Michael, his sister, and his brother, all 3 of them placed in their age and gender categories, which was like so super cool. It was really funny. We were actually leaving the like park is the right word, where the race was, and they were doing awards, and we were like, let's stop and take one family photo. And as we're walking out, Michael hears his name. He goes, oh my gosh, I won. So he runs all the way across this like football field to the podium, and they gave him a medal, and he was laughing. He was like, oh, we were almost leaving. And they were like, oh, are you here with other people with the same last name? Because they won too, so make sure they don't leave. So then his sister ended up winning. Michael won 2nd place in his age gender category. His sister won 1st place, and then his brother won 3rd, which was so cool and so adorable. And we were all very proud of them. The rest of us were very sore and tired and did not get any medals for placing. So there was that. Then we just hung out on Saturday, relaxed, had a lazy day, and Saturday night we had the rehearsal and rehearsal dinner for his friend's wedding. And then Sunday we woke up. Michael pretty much headed out early in the morning to do wedding things, getting ready, photos, all of that. So I hung out with his family. We just spent some time together, again, relaxing, watched the replay of the opening ceremonies for the Olympics, most of it. Which was super awesome and very cool. And then I headed out to the wedding and met Michael along with his parents and had an awesome night. We danced so much. It was so much fun. And we're just so happy to see this couple who we love officially be married. And then Monday we woke up and drove 6.5 hours back to Pennsylvania. And I have to say, while all of our traveling has been lots of fun, I'm also excited that it's over. We get back into a little bit of a routine. We get to spend some time in our house for a change and just get, like I said, into the routine, into the swing of things, which is going to feel really, really nice. As far as reading and watching, we haven't been watching that much TV because we've been traveling so much, but we are keeping up with House of the Dragon. We have only the finale left, so I'm very curious to see how that is going to go. We haven't been watching other TV other than that. I've done some watching. So I watched the Dallas Cowboys America's Sweetheart documentary, which was really good. I watched the Dirty Pop documentary, which was really good about Lou Pearlman. I've seen some other things about him, so I knew the story, but was really good. And then I started one other true crime docuseries that I can't remember the name of at this point. And we've been watching a lot of Olympics. I'm a big fan of women's soccer, so I've been making special time for that, but then just catching other things that happen to be on throughout the day. Reading, I am still reading The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. It is long and heavy. But we also started reading, I'm putting air quotations, I know it counts, but I've never read an audiobook. I've never listened to an audiobook before. And this week on our travel, sometimes we've done podcasts or like listened to TV shows to help pass the time more than music. And I said, hey, I have this book club I'm in. I haven't read the book yet. How would you feel about listening to an audiobook? And Michael was curious. I read him the description. We listened to a large chunk of it. I still have a few hours left. It is called Everybody in My Family Has Killed Someone, I think is the name of it. Something like that.
That sounds right.
Right?
Yeah.
Everyone in my family has killed someone. That's the name of it. I have 3 hours left that I need to finish by tomorrow. So I guess I'm going to be listening to that now. And I'm liking it a lot. I'm not sure how I feel about audiobooks. I think I prefer reading a book and hearing it in my own voice and hearing all of the character voices in my own voice. But it was helpful to pass the time in the drive. So we will see if and when we do that again. If you want to join, this is like a last minute plug. If you made it all this way, sorry. But the Wolfpack, the membership is still open and available. We do a book club every single month, and we do cool events like knit nights and show and tells and dye workshops, depending on your tier, movie watch alongs, all things like that. So if you want to join, you can find the quarterly subscription option. You could just do it one time or sign up for a subscription on my website. Because we are reading this book and this is the first of a series, there's a second book out and then I believe a third one coming out soon. So I imagine we'll be reading those when they are available. And that's all that we've been up to. Tonight is movie night, so we're planning to watch Twister, the original, because I have not ever sat and seen it through, and I believe Michael is the same. And we both want to see the second one, so we figured we should watch the first one first. But that's all that we'll be up to. And then hopefully a lot of relaxing, knitting, getting back into the swing of it and the routine. And I hope you get to do the same. I don't know. Now Michael's here, so I like forget my outro.
You talking about long legs?
Did I tell them about long legs? I think I did. We saw long legs last week. I told them, yes, I told them because I recorded last week after that. Do you want to tell them about long legs?
It was really good. Go see it.
It was really good. Go see it, says Michael. There we go, folks. And that's all we have for today. Until next time, I will chat with y'all next week. Take care of each other. Talk to you soon. Bye.